I think be New York, where we went to New York, and it was just kind of cool because a lot of us came together, and it showed that we were all taking an effort and trying to get to know each other, and at the same time we were doing something really fun and exciting.
It is the whole thing. I mean, we've do so many things, so many fellowship activities, like going to Baker Park, going to New York with the big one, College Park, just going out and just connecting with people, because I feel like this year I've really made some really true connections with some friends, because the past 3 years, the semesters, I knew a lot of people on campus, but I didn't really connect with them on a personal basis. So crew has really meant a lot to me. I've been able to make really good friends, and just something that I'm always aware for the rest of my life.
I couldn't say I have one. All of them. We're just, hanging out with them every day. Going to the cafeteria and always knowing that you have someone to hang out with.
Probably all the people that I've met. It's just a great environment, yeah, just, actually, you know what? Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but it was when you ran into the pole, and, Frederick, Baker Park. I'm sorry, that was funny.
Actually, no. My favorite memory is definitely New York City.
What? Why is that?
Because, that's where we all really that was the first really big crew event that we all had, like we all went to. So it was pretty awesome to see everybody and get to know everybody and spend like the whole day just hanging out and running around in the snow and Times Square.
And pretty much my favorite memory of crew has been a couple weeks back we went out to get pizza, and I'm like, oh, okay, like this is gonna be okay, because nothing any call that plan actually works out. But it was kind of funny just seeing how everybody in crew actually does what somebody puts up into the day. Like, I sit there and I'm like by myself with like one other person, and all of a sudden 30 people got in the car and like, hey, where's the pizza? And it actually worked out. We were all hanging out, listening to music in the restaurant and stuff, and chilling. It was great.
This past semester, we went over Acts, and that was just really cool to see how God used the First Church to reach the people there, because I know that it's easy to just get in our daily routines and not reach out to the people who need it and tell others about Jesus. And it was really cool to just learn practical ways and see how powerful the Holy Spirit is in working, and how powerful prayer is, and it's really had an impact on my life.
But my favorite memory was when we watched Passion of Christ at Emily's house, and we all just broke down and cried about how awesome God's love is. And it was the first time we all really connected and and since then I feel like the group has just become much closer.
Yeah, my favorite memory of crew was the time we got to come back from a trip to College Park, and we were all just in the car together, and we just worshiped with one another. We were listening to Ready Collective Experiment, and it was just incredible. Just all of us just coming together and just worshiping as one, just worshiping as a family. And it's been such a great experience. Just that music for me has really just drawn me closer to God. And I'm so thankful for my friend Obed. He invited me to a concert, and I got to see them live. And there's bands like that that really just have that organic feel, that raw emotion. And you can really just sense just that spirit presence. And so my favorite moment is just any chance I get to just, grow spiritually with my friends and just get to just have some sweet fellowship.
Well, it's really hard to pick just one. I had a really great time going down to College Park, just the car ride down there, blasting music, throwing random barbecue sauce packets at each other. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, so that was a really great time, and I love everybody. And I love how every single day someone's always doing something and hanging out, so you never have to sit at home by yourself.
Woo! I got room for
I like crew because we literally hang out every day. If you skateboarding, go out to the park, hang out, whatever. It's real fun. You guys should show up.
I would say my favorite point of crew is just going to the weekly meetings and just getting some fellow students and getting to God's Word and being with like-minded people and just digging into God's Word and being able to fellowship together. Because oftentimes at community colleges, the problem is that you get to class and you kind of just sit there listening to teaching your head out, and you kind of don't make real connections with people or friends. So my favorite part is just hanging out, being with good friends, and going into God's Word.
Sure. I think my favorite memory of crew was probably when we went to New York, just because everybody was getting to know each other and just see them be inclusive and just give some fun experience.
Probably New York,
because that's when everybody got really close. We spent a day in New York, and just by hanging out, we went and played at the 9/11 memorial, and I thought that just brought us all really close.
Definitely when you, Keith, ran into a pole at Baker Park. Thud. Just nothing left. Just on the ground, groveling around, in pain. Memories right there, bro.
Weekly meetings, because it's awesome to plug in with everyone and see how their weeks are going. And free food, of course. And just to get into God's Word with people.
Hey.
Oh, my most recent favorite memory is going to College Park with and because that was the first time I think we've ever really worshiped together, and it was so cool to turn around and to see everyone else with their hands in the air and their eyes closed and just really getting into the Word.
My favorite memory was probably at the end of December. Me and several other members of the crew went to the Inner Harbor in Baltimore to attend Radiate, which is a crew conference, and it was an incredible 5 days. There were amazing speakers and worship music, and I grew a lot in my faith that week, and I will never forget it.
Crew has helped me out in a lot of ways. At the beginning of the year, I finally decided to make the decision to start going after God and what He wanted for my life. And this had been something that I hadn't really ever gone after before in my whole life. So that was a real hard transition, and it was hard because at first I didn't really have any Christian-minded friends to hang out with and to rely on and to help me out and to become a better me. But FCC crew gave me that.
I think mainly the way that Chris changed my life is just in the people, that to have a group of people that's like real Christians and live it out and they're genuine, and that's just awesome. It's kind of hard to pinpoint like change my life, but I think in little ways it's just kind of made me appreciate FCC more, because with FCC, you know, you're traveling back and forth and you don't feel like you're really that close with anybody, but through crew I've really gotten really good friends, and we all have that common ground of Christianity, but at the same time we can still have fun.
And I've been at FCC now 2 semesters, and last semester, 4 semesters, I sitting around campus by myself, but this semester, I'm there like, all day, so I really need to have friends and stuff. Otherwise, just waste my time listening to music and all. So, pretty much at the beginning of the semester, Colin came up and grabbed me by the throat, dragged me into crew, and I absolutely love it now. It's great. I know a lot of people down there, got a lot of personal friendships, a lot of good people. Great to know Christian people too that can relate to you a lot, talk to you, what you meant to say, they understand.
Crew is such a great club. You have people coming into their faith, and then you also have people just really just digging deep and just longing for that longing relationship and just wanting to get closer to God. It's open to all levels of faith. All denominations are welcome, and that's what's so great about it. Everybody's welcome, just like it should be. And with crew, there's no judgment.
It's really great because it inspires. It's a bunch of people that they're not just there to be friends. It's also there to inspire each other to get closer to God. So that's the biggest way in which it's just a great group of people, you know.
Well, when I first started at FCC, I was in a pretty bad place because, you know, most of my friends had moved out of state. I didn't really have any friends here, and there was no Christian influences at the college, and it just wasn't a very good semester for me. And when crew came, it was just such a huge difference to have Christian fellowship and, you know, Bible study every Monday night, and it just has definitely made a big difference in my life and my attitude, and I think I've really grown in my faith.
Cruise changed my life because it allowed me, as a fellow Christian, to meet other like-minded Christians like myself and just be around them and with them and fellowship with them and get to learn from them and with them and grow as a family and just not have any grudges or any strife between one another, just be open and honest with one another.
When I used to come to campus at FCC, I didn't really really know anyone.
Do it.
Okay.
Say your name. Hi, my name is. Wait.
Oh, good?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tyler. I'm an elementary education major.
What is your favorite part of crew?
My favorite part of crew is just seeing all the relationships build, even to Christ and to other fellow believers. It's just good to see. Everybody's been really close. We've done events almost every day, and everybody seems to really enjoy each other's company. And it's awesome to hang out with other believers that believe the same thing we do. Because in college, it's hard because it's very difficult to keep your faith, but it's awesome to have a group of Christians that will hold you accountable, and it's just a good time that we have. Crew has changed my life because I've met a whole lot of people. I literally can't go anywhere at SCC now without seeing friends.
I used to not hang out at SCC, and now I do because I have so many more friends on campus, and it's given me a lot of fellowship, and it's just helped me grow spiritually and
It's definitely helped me draw closer to God and find out, really what I believe and what I stand for.
I think Chris makes me mainly kind of just like in this role, just to kind of have a group of people that are dedicated Christians and that live it out in my life, and that's just been really impactful.
Well, this is my first year in college, and it's definitely intimidating to come in. Like, I moved to the Frederick area, to everybody, and Frederick just showed me that, like, God will provide such great for a group to connect with. And, like the Ben said, it's definitely some really great friendships that I know for a long time.
I guess just making school more of an environment where, it has just more of a friendly, like, okay, there are people here that are, that do apply or do live up to certain standards that I guess aren't exactly always applied to FCC in general. But yeah, I guess in that way, making school more of an environment where it's a little less worldly, I guess, and a little more above.
It's allowed me to realize that you have that sense of family beyond your own family. There's that sense of just loving others. The love of Christ is shown through my friends, through mentors, and we're just constantly there for one another. So through any struggles we may have, we're not in it alone. We always have God by our side, but when we need our friends to help us up, they're there, and then we're there to help them when they're down too. So what crew is meant to me is just that sense of family.
I would say definitely join crew just because it's awesome experience, and the people there are really cool, and it's just everyone, a bunch of young people that have the same goal in life, which is to glorify Jesus. So,
It'll be good for you. I think fellowship is something that everyone needs in their life, and God wants you to be able to have a group of friends that you can trust, that you can rely on, that you can have fun with, that you can hang out with. And Crew gave that for me.
Crew's awesome. For anybody who's watching this, I would definitely come to this club. The impact that it has on you is unbelievable.
It starts with the love. It really does. I have such a passion to talk about my faith, and the best way to do it for me is just to go up to somebody and just open up, be vulnerable, be exposed, let them see how who you are, let them see that love of God running through you, and then by doing that, they'll open up to you as well. And it's just so great just growing together as one, and just being able just to share experiences and stories, and it's so important. It's so important to just take that leap of faith, that step in confidence. And that step in confidence, the confidence comes from Christ, because Christ gives us that confidence. And just go out there, go outside of your comfort zone, make friends. Allow them to know that